We are on day 2 of the container barn. We got all of the upright cedar last time, and now we're going to be putting siding on, so it'll look like all of the rest of our outdoor buildings, our wooden outdoor buildings. We just got all set up. We have a lot of extension cords to run in order to get out this far, since we don't have electricity out here yet. So we have our 2 saws and our compressor. Lance just went to get one more extension cord to run from the box, which is kind of like down underneath the table saw, to the compressor so that we can move the compressor over this way. We're not going to have enough hose to get all the way to this end, so we'll have to bring the compressor around with us. But other than that, I think we're ready to go. So it should be quick and easy. I hope I haven't just jinxed us. The boards are 12 feet long, so we're going to do kind of like the brick pattern back and forth, which is why we have all of the uprights about 4 feet apart, so that we can do 12 and 8 and then 4 and 12 and 4 to get to the 20 foot on this side. And then this side will be easy because it's just all 8 foot, but it does have the angle at the top. So here we go. I'm going to put you on super speed and we'll get started on it. Alright, we have pretty much got this side done.
But first, a word from our sponsors.
But first, we have realized now that we need some horizontal wood at the very top, which we suspected, but we just kind of wanted to see how all of the siding fell before we did that. And we haven't done this side yet. And the super duper pupper duppers out here.
And we got Calypso at the watering hole.
At the watering hole. This is her debut on YouTube. We've had her for like 3 weeks, but I don't think she's been on a YouTube video yet. Calypso, say hello.
It's like what?
She says, I'm hot. But we're trying to get her used to our routine. I put her in the garden with me. She does chicken chores with me.
Hopefully she doesn't move too quickly.
What do you mean?
Because her wire's underneath her watering hole.
Yeah. That's alright. She's not gonna go anywhere.
Okay. Well,
Hi.
Tell the audience about Calypso. I will go get some screws and
Screws are just inside right here.
a screw gun.
You need the screw gun, but
I need a screw gun.
the screws are already here.
Okay.
Screwy.
Yeah, screwy. Need to go to
The electrified one. So here is a look at our burnt up homestead, because we haven't had rain forever and ever, and they promise us rain, and then we get, 42 drops or 67 drops or 5 drops. All right, let me get you put back on here. I just changed the battery, so. The long and the short of it done.
Yes.
The long side done and the short side done.
Yep.
And it looks unlevel, but it is level. The wood is level. The black metal is not level.
Not quite. So we're just wondering if maybe there was settling or something like that.
It's very possible.
Yeah. You never know. But either way, I mean, you won't see the metal, so it's still going to look good.
So what we're gonna do is put in a 2x4 frame that runs all along there, and then more framing up here, and then we're gonna put in like a clear, what are those, polycarbonate? Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Clear polycarbonate up there so that there's light, but it'll stop wind and rain and all of that. So I think it looks really good. And we still have to put the trim on. We're gonna just go with 1x6s. On all of our other buildings, we cut the 1x6 in half and then did small pieces, but we're gonna do the whole 6 inches on each side just because this is a much bigger building, and just the way it went together, we're gonna need a good 6 inches here to cover this.
Right.
And then it'll also cover the gap between the wood and the shipping container down there on the other side. But my goodness, it looks good.
We do have also some that chunk piece right there that could go in between right down here.
Just to fill it, yeah. Yeah.
It's got something definitely to attach to.
So tomorrow we can do my favorite part, which is the decorating.
Yes.
Because I have a light for inside,
Inside.
just like the one that I put in the coop barn, and I have 2 of the lights that are like this, you know, that are solar, that we've put on all of our buildings. And
The inside's way over here.
the inside's way over here, and this is so pretty on the inside. I told Lance we're building it right if it's pretty on the inside, because that's what's important, right? If someone's pretty on the inside.
Yep.
Yeah, look at this. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I like
It's
it.
very good.
I really like it.
Yeah.
And then see, that'll all be closed up there with the 2x4 framing, so you won't see that weird light gap underneath the metal. And then those will just be like windows. That'll be really cool.
Yeah. So basically, you said you wanted to stop right here?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, so that whole thing will be like a window.
yeah. I like it.
That'll work.
I like it a lot.
A window or our cricket.
A cricket. Is there a cricket?
It's a grass cricket.
Oh, it's a grasshopper. Yeah, it's a grasshopper.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's exactly attractive.
Big old legs.
I don't know if I can even get him.
Yeah, it might be tough.
It's pretty dark up there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You mentioned that would show something else off anyways, and don't need to see that.
What?
Well, our bracket wasn't actually
Oh, the
perfect.
bracket. Yeah, because the screw broke.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well.
That's been a constant thing. Like the screws are supposed to go through metal, can't really handle this metal because it was
Steel.
something extra thick.
Thick steel.
Yeah, and then we got cobalt and titanium and all kinds of drill bits till we finally found some that would work consistently.
And then the
So
only
we-
screw that works is the deck screw.
Deck screws, because the deck screws can handle like 25-pound pressure or something like that. So the metal ones would snap all the time, but the deck screws actually worked. So that's what we've been using consistently.
This is nice. I like it.
Yeah, and you can really feel how much cooler it is in here.
Yeah.
So we get rid of the excess junk in here.
Yeah, well,
Fill it
we
up
have
with
to
more dirt.
fill in this over here because there's a big gap here and hardly any gap there.
Yeah.
So all along, we have to fill that up.
Yeah.
And then just level it out. There's remnants of our, see right here, this is our very first gravel pad that we put down ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're gonna have to like build this up a little bit too. Maybe just some gravel around there for drainage.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks really good.
Mhm.
I like it.
Mhm.
A lot.
Yep. A lot.
A lot.
Finally got this project 99% done.
99%, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good thing that we ran out of cedar.
Yeah. Gave us another.
Because I like
idea.
this. Well, I've been toying about how could you put a window in here, and would you want to put a window in here? Because if we get hail, it's going to come from this direction.
Right.
But if we put that polycarbonate roofing stuff up there,
Yeah.
I think that's a good
And it's
solution.
relatively inexpensive.
It'll be way less expensive than buying more cedar. And in the future, if we decide we don't like it, in the future when we do another cedar building, we just get extra cedar and finish this off.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
all right. Well, as usual, we have to feed cats and chickens and water the garden. So
Yep. Some of us are off to do that. Others of us are off to put all this
put
stuff
all
away.
this stuff away.
Yep.
I'm off to feed kitties.
I think we're done with all of it.
Yeah,
At this point.
yeah, yeah.
I
So
don't even need it tomorrow either.
I'll bid you adieu. No, tomorrow I want to hang the lights.
Yes, light hanging. Trim work. Trim work might require one of these, but not all of them.
I don't know if we're gonna need. We could put both of them inside the shipping container for right now.
True. Yeah, we could.
I don't know if we're gonna need more 1x6s though for that. I don't know how many we have, so we'll have to look at that. But anyway,
True. Yes. And you said you liked this part. All right, now we're just talking about more.
I do like this end piece.
That's fine as it is, or do you want to put a?
Probably put trim on it. Yeah, it turned out look good though. All right.
Cool. Bye.